All right, so I thought I would pop on here and put together some sample kits. And so I'm getting my daughter's iPad going here, so then that way, doing this live, I can answer any comments live. So see how that works. I've never done this before, so we will see how this goes. All right, so this is the sample kits that I have made, and I've put this I made this little topper with our transfers. And so this is the pack that I give to people that want to sample Chalk Couture product and see how to use the transfer and play around with the paste and the squeegee. So I am going to be showing what I put in the sample bag. So I have this, and this is what I use. I cut them out, and so I have all these little transfers that I can put in the sample kit. And we also have, I put in a chalk chip. So that's what we call these little round little things. You can chalk on both sides, and it's reusable. It's like one of those where you can wipe it off. Now, the thing that I would like to know, and you can leave a comment to what you think about it. So the chalk chips come, this is how they come. But I like, when I use these chalk chips, I like to put a hole in them and put one of these little metal things in there, so then that way I can put a string through it and I can hang it as an ornament, or I could just hang it, or I can put a ribbon through it or something like that. So I just kind of want to know, when you guys, when you're going to think about getting a sample pack, would you like the chalk chip to be left alone? Or would you like to get a sample pack, a sample kit with a hole in it? Either or, because I can do both. So how I put a hole in it is I have this little nifty little thing. I think it's called a crocodile, or I don't know, something like that. Got it at Michael's. So, you know, you just put it in like this, and there, I just made a hole. And then I have these little eyelets, I think that's what they're called. These little eyelet thingies. And then you put it in the hole, and then I take, I think it's like this, and there we go. There. That is how I make it. And then you put that in there. It's kind of like a little decorative kind of thing. So that's how easy it is. So I can do that. I can make them like this to put in the sample kit, or I can just leave them plain. So I'm going to chalk on one. So let's see here. We'll do that one. So the sample kit comes with one, and it comes with the transfer. And then I put in our sample packet. This is the candy apple. And then I put in a mini squeegee. I also have directions that I put in the sample kit. It tells you, it walks through, it tells you exactly how to prep and peel, how to fuzz it, apply it, remove it, heat set it if you're using it for permanent on clothing or on a towel or some kind of a fabric. But this kit is not, you don't have to heat set it. And it also has instructions on here how to clean. It also has pictures. And then it has it in, I think this is another language. So, but anyway, that's what you get in the kit. So how you're going to use it is you would get it, you would peel it off, you'll put it on the chalk chip, alright, so I'm not going to open up this sample pack. I'm just going to use, we have the chalk paste that come in tubs like this. And this is a 3 ounce. But today I'm going to use Shimmer Red. So this is a red that has glitter in it, or like a shimmer glitter. So then what you would do is you would take your packet and you would knead it like this. And this is kind of to stir up the chalk to get it going. And then you would rip it open. You would probably use like a paper plate and you would just, you know, work it out, put it on there. Then you take your squeegee and you would dip it in the chalk. Then you would lay your squeegee down and you would just pull the chalk across the chip. You would just make sure that all the chalk would cover the design. Then you would scrape off the excess. So you don't want it to be saturated. So you wouldn't want to leave it like that. So you wouldn't want to leave it like that. You would want to try to scrape off, because you don't want to waste your chalk. Then you would just peel it back, and there, you have it on there. So I got a little bit right there, so all you have to do is you just wipe it away while it's still wet. But then that's it. That's how, and then you would just set it off and dry it, and then you would have your little chalk piece with the design on it. So you can use it on the other side too. So these are just samples, so you can actually just kind of get the feel of the transfer using it and peeling it off and just playing around with the chalk and the squeegee and putting it on there. These are washable and reusable, so if you wanted to do it again, all you would have to do is just spray this with water, wipe it with paper towel, and it comes right off. And then with the transfer, you would just stick it under running water and you would just move it around your fingers like this until all the chalk comes off. And then you would put it on a towel, sticky side up, and let it dry. And then once it's dry, you put it back on the backer that it came off of, and then you can reuse it. So that is the sample kit. That's how you use it, and that is what I have in the sample kits. If you would like a sample kit, just leave a comment and let me know if that is what you want. So now that I'm on live, I'm just going to put this over because that's all for the sample kit. I am going to do a sign. I'm going to use this little guy. So I got this at Michael's and I bought it because I think it's just super cute. I like how little it is and has like a little base, and and all that. So I am going to use this today. So this is Plant Seeds of Love. So Chalk Couture has partnered with a nonprofit organization called Watts of Love. And so they donate solar light to other countries that need light. So they collect money, so this is kind of like a donation. So when you buy something off of my website, it has like in the checkout section where you can round it up to the next dollar if you want to donate to Watts of Love. You can also donate like $1, $5. You can donate more, but you can just round up to the next dollar. You can do that. Also with Chalk Couture, they have transfers that are kind of for Watts of Love. So if you bought this transfer, $2 from this transfer would automatically just go to Watts of Love. And then you could still round up for the next dollar. But I really like this one because I like Plant Seeds of Love. I really like that saying. And I'm gonna put it on this little board today. So I'm gonna open it up. There we go. And it comes with the wording, and then it has like all the little decorations, all the little embellishments that you can put on there. So I'm gonna cut the transfer. So when you get the transfers, they come with like these little lines if it's a transfer that has different pieces to it. And then when you get it, you just cut all the designs out. So, gotta love my safety scissors. Can never be too safe. All right. Cut the flowers out. All right. So I'm just sitting here as I look out the window and I see the snow. I didn't think it was gonna snow today. Just, it's pretty to look at, but after a while it kind of gets a little old. Can't wait for spring. All right. So sometimes I get a little intimidated when I have these transfers that have like all these flower pieces on them, because I kind of feel like, well, I don't know how it all goes together, because you know how it's gonna look and things like that. So all right, so I think I'm going to put the wording like in the middle of it. Of course, that's a pine cone. Let me see here. Just kind of want to look. Maybe I'll put this there and there twice. Just got to plan it out a little how I'm going to do some pine cones. Okay. So I think I'm going to do the words. Let me see here. I think I'm going to do the words in this sage color. I think this is, I like this color. I just like it. It's brand new, so I just ordered this and just got this. So I've never used the sage before. So we'll see what that looks like. So since this is a new transfer, I'm going to fuzz it up. There we go. All right, so now I'm gonna place it down. Let's move it over a little bit more. There we go. All right, I have it on. I'm gonna get my squeegee. All right, I got a squeegee. Open this up. Now since I've never used it, I'm gonna take my stir stick and I'm gonna stir it up. I'm gonna add some water into it just to kind of loosen it up a little. You kind of want your chalk kind of like the consistency of yogurt. I mean, you don't want it like too thick. And you don't want it too runny either. So you don't want it to be so runny that it just slides everywhere or bleeds, you know, like goes in underneath the silk transfer. So, okay. So I'm gonna grab my squeegee, get some chalk. Now I'm gonna chalk across, plant seeds of love. Okay. Now I don't want to waste all this chalk. There we go. All right, so now, oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, lay that there. Okay, so now I'm gonna dry it up so then that way I can then put the flowers and some of the other things around it. So now I'm gonna dry it up. All right, so now let's think. So I was gonna do this, and I think, let me see here. What color should I do it in? I'm not 100% sure what I should pick. I think I'm gonna do the brown for the pine cone. I think I am going to do, maybe I'll do shimmer gold. Maybe that's what I'll do. Eucalyptus maybe? No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna stick with the shimmer gold. I know I do have a copper, but I don't think I'm gonna use the copper either. I do have papaya, but I think that's too fall. So I'm gonna try this shimmer gold. Let's see what this looks like. All right. This shimmer gold is like really, really liquidy. I can't remember when I used it last. Yeah. Well, we're just gonna go with it and see how it does. And then I'll just have to let it set open for a little bit just to kind of let it dry out just a little bit. Let's mix up all that shimmer. Okay, set that there. All right, so now I'm gonna use this. Let's see. Now this is the time when you just kind of play around with. All right, put that there. Now I guess the reason why I'm using the shimmer gold is this is kind of like wheat, kind of, but I just want it to be, I don't want it to pop out because it's kind of subtle. Just kind of want it to be, there's that. so now I'm going to dry that up. Because then I'm going to be adding stuff on top of it, like the flowers and different things like that. So, let's see here. All right, so we'll do it kind of like that. There we go. There we go. There. All right, lay that over there. All right, it's dried up. All right, so now I think I'm going to do this rosy color, this rose here. And I'll put him right there. Let me see. I think I'm going to do it in this fig. This is fig. So it's kind of like a purple, but it's kind of like a plum muted purple. I don't know. I just got this one too, so this one is brand new. So I'm going to open it up, and we're just going to see what color this turns out. So now I'm going to stir it up. It doesn't look like I need to add any water to it. It looks pretty good. It just needs to be stirred. All right, so we'll stir this up. I just think this color is going to go really nice with the sage. There we go. Okay. Get another squeegee. Off. Cute, I like it. All right, so I think just gonna use that. I'm just gonna lay it like that for right now. Okay, so let's see. See what else I can layer on it. Let's do, I'm gonna do parakeet, or let me see, here we go. I'm gonna do evergreen. We'll do evergreen here. Give that a quick stir. Do some of the leaves. All right. There we go. That. I think I'm going to do one on this side too. There we go. let me dry up these leaves first before I start. Add another leaf like right there. We go. All right, here's that. Top. Okay, so now I think I might add pine cone. I think that's what I'll do right in here. All right, so now I'm gonna do the little pine cone here. Then I'm just gonna add it right in here. I'm gonna use my bark. All right, give that a quick stir. I haven't used this bark since I was doing the gingerbread one. I did a gingerbread transfer and I used the bark for him. He was super cute. All right, so now grab another squeegee. Time to add my little acorn, or the little pine cone, I mean. I like that. I like that pine cone. All right. So clean that off. So yes, let's see what else I can add onto it. Maybe I'll do a little sprig of berries here. Let's see, where should I add them? You dry that pine cone. All right, so now I'm gonna add this. I think I'm going to, you know what? I think I am going to add it right there, but I'm only gonna do a little bit of it just because I wanna, there we go. It's where these multi-tools come in handy, so you can kind of get in there and do that fine detail work. So now I'm gonna get in. It looks like I need to clean off one of my multi-tools. So I'm gonna clean off what I just used, the brown one. Give that a quick. So now I'm gonna do the little berries that are there. I think I'm gonna do them in this color. Okay. There we go. And now let me see. Might want to do the berries here on that side, I think. So now I gotta place this. There we go. Clean this back off so I can use the brown. So I'm just gonna do right to there. Now I'm gonna do the berries. There we go. There. There we go. Now I am going to do what we call, like, it's a quick, kind of a quick wash off of the transfer, where I can just use wipes and I can just clean off the transfer again, just like that. So now my transfer is a little clean. I'm gonna dry this up real quick. I'm going to dry the transfer. So I'm going to show you why. So I did this, and I don't know if you can see, but the brown here pulled up. It didn't like stay on the board because I had too much of the chalk already in the opening where the silk transfer was. So I'm going to re-chalk over it. I don't know if, let me see here. Let's see if I tilt it this way, if you can actually see. I'm looking on my iPad and there's like a 20-second delay on this. So, but anyway, I'm just gonna re-chalk over where I want the brown to be. So I'm gonna make sure that I line it up where the little berries are. There we go. Put it back down. So now I'm going to take the brown and I'm just gonna chalk over the stems where it didn't go through last time. So now hopefully it'll come through. There we go, perfect, much better, much better. So you see how easy it is when you're chalking with this, and it does accidentally like lift it up and the chalk doesn't come through. You just clean off the transfer real quick and you just dry it up. You dry up your workstation, your work area, and just put it back down and redo over it. So it totally, like, you know, makes it doable so you can reuse it. So now that I have that, I think that might be, I don't know. I just don't know. Because you could always get too much on something and then it's like overpowered. So I think I'm just kind of leave it like this, and then I will make a cute little bow or something like that to kind of go down at the bottom. But here's this, the sign that I just made, Plant Seeds of Love. And there's lots of the transfer pieces that I didn't use. I mean, I could have used a lot of the others. Like I could have used this big huge flower here, this This other one here, I could have put it somewhere, but like I said, sometimes I think less is more. I don't want to kind of like overdo it. I kind of want it to look kind of simple and just kind of simply put together. But no, this is the sign that I just made, and I like it. And it's with the Watts of Love transfer. That $2 from this transfer goes to that organization. And earlier on in this video, I put together the sample kits that are right here that I have. So it comes with the transfer, the chalk chip, just like this, a sample packet of the paste, and a squeegee and directions in there. So then that way you can kind of play around and kind of see how to use the transfers and how to use the chalk paste. And then I did a quick demo on this little guy here. I got this sign at Michael's in the dollar bin in the dollar section, and of course it's blank on this side, so I could chalk something different on that side too. And I'll put probably like a little bow or something on it just to kind of dress it up. I like it. So I thank you for popping on here with me and watching a live demo. I always feel so awkward doing these live demos. I feel like it's kind of just weird, me just on here talking. And I see that some people pop on, like one or two. I can see it. No one has done any comments yet, so I haven't interacted with anybody doing comments. But as I get a little better and a little bit more familiar on how to do lives and things like that, then things will be a little different. I know I'm kind of awkward, but no, I thank you for watching. And if you have any questions or you want to see me do a demo on something or explain something, just leave a comment and I will get back to you. And once again, thank you for watching my live video. My name is April and this is with Small and Simple Designs, and have a wonderful Sunday.